Hey everyone, welcome back to Navigating Senior Care with Stella. I'm your host, Stella Herrera Williams, and today we're wrapping up season 1, episode 18, Building Your Care Team. We've come a long way together. You've got your legal documents, you understand the financial landscape, you're taking care of yourself, you've chosen the right community, you've evaluated it carefully. Now, your parents placed, and here's a thing that nobody tells you: placement isn't the end, it's the beginning of a new phase. Because your parent isn't just going to live somewhere and everything magically works out. You're building a team, people who coordinate around your parents' well being. And if that team isn't solid, placement falls apart. So today we're talking about who you need on your care team, how to build it, and how to make it actually work. This is the season finale, and I'm going to make it good. So let's go. Okay, first, a care team isn't just the people at the facility, it's you. It's the facility, it's your parents' medical providers, it's possibly family members, it's possibly paid care coordination, and anyone else who touches your parents' care. Think of it like this: your parent is at the center, around them is a circle of people, each with a specific role, and those people need to communicate and coordinate. If someone isn't in the circle, or if there is no communication, things fall apart. I've seen it happen. I mean, a senior moves into a facility, the family expects the facility to handle everything. The doctor doesn't know about new medication the facility started. Family isn't communicating changes. And 6 months in, something serious happens, and that could have been prevented if the team was coordinated. A good care team prevents that. So, what does your care team look like? So, who's on the team? Your parent. If they're able to participate cognitively and or they can communicate, they're on the team. Their preference matters, their voice matters, include them. If they can't participate directly, you're advocating on their behalf. But remember, they're the center of this. Everything you do is about what they need. You, the primary decision maker advocate. This is usually the person who has a POA or who's most involved. You're the quarterback of this team. Your job: coordinating, problem solving, making sure things get done, being the point person for everyone else. The facility care team. This is the staff at the community where your parent lives. The executive director, the care coordinator, the nurses, the direct care staff, the activities director. Your job: knowing who to contact about what, building relationships, communicating expectations, and monitoring, the quality of what's going on with them. Your parent's doctor. The primary care physician, specialists if they have them, a psychiatrist if needed for medications. Your job: making sure the facility coordinates with doctors, making sure you understand treatment plans, making sure medication changes are communicated. Family members. Now, not all family necessarily. Maybe just siblings who are involved. Maybe extended family. Maybe just you. Your job: making sure they understand their role, setting boundaries about who makes decisions, keeping everyone in the loop. Possibly a care manager or advocate. This could be a professional geriatric care manager, could be an elder law attorney, could be an advocate like me, could be a family member who specializes in coordination. Your job: bringing in expertise when you need it, having someone outside the situation to help problem solve. A therapist or counselor if needed. If your parent has depression, anxiety, grief, or other mental health needs, this person is on the team. Your job: making sure the facility communicates with them, making sure medications are coordinated with their treatment. Specialist providers, if applicable, PT, OT, wound care, dialysis center, dentist, podiatrist, whoever your parent sees. Your job: making sure records are shared, making sure facility knows about appointments and recommendations. Here's what I want you to understand: your relationship with a facility care coordinator is everything. The care coordinator is usually a nurse or social worker who manages your parents' care plan, coordinates with you and the doctor, manages medication, handles day to day stuff. This person can make or break your parent's experience. So when your parent moves into a facility, one of the first things you do is connect with the care coordinator. Get to know them, exchange contact information, establish the communication pattern. Here's what a good coordinator does: they proactively communicate with you about your parents' care, responds to your calls and questions, coordinates with doctors, manages medication accurately, adjusts care plans as needs change, identifies problems early, treats your parent with dignity and respect. Here's what a bad care coordinator does: they only contact you when there's a crisis, doesn't return calls promptly, makes decisions without consulting family, doesn't understand your parents' history or preferences, treats your parents like a task to manage rather than a person. Within the first week of your parents' placement, you should have the care coordinator's direct contact info, a sense of their communication style, an agreement about how often you'll talk, their email if they have one, their backup if they're unavailable. If you can't get this information, that's a red flag about the facility. Okay, so now you have a team. Now you need systems so the team actually communicates. So, system one, regular check ins. Decide how often you'll talk to the care coordinator: weekly, bi weekly, monthly. I recommend at least bi weekly initially, then move to monthly if things are stable. Have these calls at a scheduled time so both of you can be present and focused. Document what's discussed. You don't need a formal note, but write down important information. System two, the care plan meeting. Most facilities do formal care plan meetings with family quarterly or at least annually. Attend these and know what's in the care plan. Know how your parents' needs are being addressed. Bring up concerns. Bring your parent if they can participate. This is their care plan. System three, documentation. Keep records, write down important conversations with the facility, changes in your parents' health or behavior, doctor visits and recommendations, medication changes, any incidents or concerns. You don't need pages of documentation, just enough to track what's happening. This matters if issues come up and you need to refer back to what was said when. System four, family group text or email, if applicable. If multiple family members are involved, set up a shared communication system, one text or email thread where major updates go. That way, everyone knows what's happening. Prevents confusion, prevents people feeling left out, prevents miscommunication. System 5, emergency protocol. Know how the facility will contact you if something urgent happens. Who do they call? What's the phone number they have? Do they have a backup if they can't reach the primary contact? Make sure your information is correct in their system. All right, so let's breathe because even with good systems, care teams can have challenges. Challenge one, family disagreement. Sometimes siblings disagree about care decisions. Sometimes spouses disagree. Sometimes adult children and grandparents disagree. How you handle this? You need one decision maker, usually the POA. That person consults with others but makes the final call. If there's serious disagreement, bring in a mediator. Could be the facility social worker, could be a professional mediator, could be an attorney. Don't let family conflict compromise your parents' care. Challenge two, the facility not following the care plan. You have a care plan. Facility isn't following it. Maybe they're not doing activities that were agreed to. Maybe they're not coordinating doctor's visits. Maybe they're not managing medications the way you agreed. How you handle this? Document it. Bring it up with care coordination. If not resolved, escalate to management. If the facility won't implement the care plan, that's a serious problem. You might need to move your parent. Challenge three, the doctor not coordinating with facility. Doctor makes a recommendation but doesn't communicate it to the facility, or facility makes a change but doesn't tell the doctor. How you handle this? You become the communicator. After doctor appointments, call the facility with updates. Ask the facility to send records to the doctor. This shouldn't be your job, but sometimes it is to keep your parents safe. Challenge four, medication errors. Medication is given wrong, medication is forgotten, medication interacts with something else. How you handle this? Stay alert. Ask your parent if they're taking their medications. Know what medications they should be on. If you suspect an error, report it immediately to the care coordinator and the pharmacy. Document everything. Challenge 5, staff turnover. Your parent has built a relationship with a caregiver. That person quits. Now your parent has to adjust to someone new. How you handle this? Acknowledge it. Help your parent adjust. Build relationships with the new staff. This is some it's unfortunate that this happens, but it happens and the turnover is extremely high and that's a facility problem. All right. I want to be real with you because once your parent is placed, your job as an advocate isn't over. It's just different. You're no longer doing hands on care, probably. but you're still coordinating, you're still problem solving, you're still advocating. Here's what that looks like. I mean, you're going to stay involved, visit your parent regularly, not just see your parent, but to see the facility. How's the place actually operating? Are residents engaged? Is your parent clean and well cared for? You'll notice these things during visits that you won't hear about in check-ins. Ask questions. If something seems off, ask. Don't assume everything's fine. How's my parents' appetite? How's their mood? How are they sleeping? Good care coordinators will appreciate the engagement, but bad ones might get defensive. That tells you something. Know when to escalate. If concerns aren't addressed at the coordinator level, go up. Talk to the director of nursing. Talk to the executive director. If concerns are still aren't addressed, you might need to file a complaint with the state. Know your rights. You have rights as a family member. Your parent has rights as a resident. Know them. Know how to advocate. If you feel like your parent is being mistreated or neglected, speak up. That's your job. Take care of yourself. Remember, episode 14, respite care, that still applies. Even with your parent placed, you need breaks. You need support. You need to take care of your own mental health. Don't burn out. Now that you're not doing hands on care, just transition to a different kind of support role. When my mom was diagnosed with dementia, I had to build a care team, and she's still here at home with me. That's our reality right now. My mom's primary care doctor, along with her oncologist doctors, is part of the team. We've established a relationship where I can call with updates, ask questions, coordinate medication changes. That took intentional communication on my part, but now we're aligned. I have a home health nurse who comes regularly to help with medical needs and monitor her conditions. That person is crucial. They see things I might miss. They coordinate with doctors. They're my eyes and ears on the medical side. So she also has physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy coming to the house. That's three more people on the team. The PT is helping her maintain mobility and strength. The OT is working on activities of daily living, making sure she can still manage what she can manage, adapting to things that as she loses abilities. The the speech therapist, is monitoring her swallowing and helping with communication as the dementia progresses. These three therapists communicate with each other and with the nurse and the doctor about her progress, her setbacks, what's working and what's not. That coordination between therapies, making sure they're not working against each other, making sure they're aligned on goals. That falls on me to monitor and facilitate. My therapist is on the team too because I need support. I'm managing my mom's care at home while parenting Jaden and running my business. That's a lot. Having someone process that with to talk about the emotional weight, the hard days, the guilt, that's not optional for me. That's survival. I set up a family text with my siblings so everyone knows what's happening with mom. I have a nephew niece group to, so they know what's happening to their grandmother. My brother understands her medication routine. All my siblings know, about her good days and her hard days. They're not making decisions by committee, but they're informed. They can help when needed. I also have my placement business knowledge working for me. I know what resources exist. I know when to escalate concerns. I know how to advocate. But honestly, being on the other side of it, being the adult child caregiver rather than the professional, has taught me things my business expertise never could. Keeping mom at home means I'm coordinating constantly: doctor visits, medication management, therapy schedules, activities, safety in the house, monitoring her health status, coordinating with a nurse and therapist, being alert for changes that might mean we need a different level of care. It's not easier than placement, it's just different. And my care team, the doctor, the nurse, PT, OT, and ST, my therapist, my family, my support system, that team is what makes it possible. It's not perfect. Some days communication breaks down. Some days I'm overwhelmed and nobody can fix that but me. Some days I wonder if I'm making the right choices keeping her home. But because I have systems, because I'm clear about who does what, because I stay engaged and advocate for what my mom needs, we make it work. And that's what I want for you too. Whether your parent is at home or in the community, you need a team, you need systems, you need support, and you need to take care of yourself in the middle of it. We've covered a lot in season one, from understanding dementia to legal documents to finding placement to building your care team. This journey, navigating senior care, it's hard, it's emotional, it's complex, but you don't have to do it alone. If you're here in Central Texas, I'm your advocate. That's literally what I do. I help families navigate these decisions, find the right places, build the right teams, find me at stellawilliamstx.com or go to tourseniorliving.org and start looking around for communities. 24/7, bilingual, veteran owned. And here's what's coming for season two. Starting in a few weeks, we're taking a mini break. Season two is launching. We're going deeper, listener stories, specific topics, expert guests, elder care attorneys, Medicaid planners, therapists. We're talking caregiver burnout, family conflicts, condition specific deep dives, building your resources by county. Season two is going to be even better than season one, and I can't wait to bring that to you. But first, take a break, rest, celebrate finishing season one. You've done hard work navigating this content. Now apply it. Thank you for spending the season with me. Thank you for letting me share my story, my knowledge, my heart about this work. If today's episode helped you, if the season helped you, please share it with someone who needs it. Tell them about the podcast. Leave a review if you can. Most importantly, trust yourself. You know your parent better than anyone. You know what they need. Trust that. Advocate hard for them. Take care of yourself. Build your team. You've got this. I'm Stella Williams. This is Navigating Senior Care with Stella. Thanks for being here. See you in season two. Have a blessed day.